In. What just happened?
Everybody loves a good cup of coffee, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make a great cup of coffee using a French press. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our coarse ground coffee and we're going to take 1 scoop for every 6 ounces. I like my coffee a little stronger, so we're actually going to do 3 scoops. I'm just going to dump them in to the press. And the next thing you're going to do is get your hot boiling water and pour it in. And you're going to fill it up just about to the top, but not quite. And carefully. Now we're going to wait 2 to 4 minutes. I'm going to set my stopwatch. And I'm going to tell you about the assembly of what I like to call the plunger. This plunger unscrews and basically breaks down into 4 different parts. There's this gadget thing, and there is this that holds the screen on. This is the screen, and this is the other part that also holds the screen together. The screen goes in the middle and all fits together really neat, and then it just screws in. And most instructions for coffee presses don't tell you to put the lid on at the beginning, but I like to put it on and just kind of push the grounds down a little bit so they're nice and in the water there. I brought some finely ground coffee, which is what you would normally buy if you buy coffee grounds that are pre-ground. They will be fine like this, and these kind of grinds do not work well with the French press. You'll get all kinds of nasty yuck in your coffee, so try not to buy the fine ground. If you go to Starbucks and you buy your coffee there and they grind it for you, just tell them that you want coffee for a French press or for a drip coffee machine or whatever. Not drip coffee machine. Well, anyways. One of the benefits of a coffee press is that it does not use coffee filters. Paper coffee filters actually trap essential oils in the coffee, and they're also wasteful. You have to throw them away. This you can dump the grounds down your sink and just rinse it out, or you can take the grounds and save them for your garden. They make really good fertilizer. So if you have any kind of outdoor potted plants, you probably don't want to put them in your indoor potted plants because it tends to stink a little bit after a while. So, and also you save a lot of money making your coffee at home as opposed to buying it at Starbucks. If you spend $2, which is probably the cheapest Starbucks drink you can get on coffee every day, 5 days a week, compared to getting a French press, which is usually about $20 to $30, and buying the coffee, it comes out to being about 25 cents a day, 5 days a week. And for a year, if you use a French press instead of getting coffee at Starbucks, you will save over $400. And that's just if you spend $2 at Starbucks. So it saves a lot of money, and as college kids, we all need to save money. And I do. So it's been about 3 minutes now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plunge this down really carefully. I'm pushing all of the grounds down to the bottom of the container, and all of the nice coffee is going to be at the top of the container. And then I'm going to take my coffee mugs, and I usually put the sugar in first so that it mixes up really well. And that was a lot of sugar now. And just really carefully pour it. And you add creamer. If you are a latte drinker, you can always heat your water up in a pot on the stove, and then you can add your creamer to the pot once you pour the water out, and just turn the stove off. It'll kind of heat up the milk for you, or the creamer, so that your coffee doesn't cool down when you add that in there. And it makes a very good pot, or a very good cup of coffee. It smells delicious. And it's also really good for tea. There's a certain kind of tea, it's called yerba mate. Or like if you just like to buy loose leaf tea that you can get at Earth Fair or wherever, you can put that in here instead of coffee grounds and push the blender down and, make yourself some tea. And they make all different kinds of French presses. They make some for backpackers and really fancy ones that cost like $100. But the backpacker ones are really good. You don't have to carry a whole bunch of stuff with you. And that is how you make a great cup of coffee using a French press.